Welcome to Word in Season again. My name is Tony Amosun. Let's talk about biblical anger management. Anger. This word from Jesus is a little bit shocking, but when you read it, it will give you some more light when we give it some more thought. Listen to this. In chapter 5, Matthew, verse 21. You have heard that it was said to those of old, you shall not murder or kill, and whoever murders or kill will be in danger of the judgment. But I say to you, next verse, but I say to you that whoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment. Interesting. How? And whoever says to his brother, Raka, shall be in danger of the council, but whoever says, you fool, shall be in danger of hellfire. It's like as if Jesus is just kind of taking this beyond measure. I mean, if you murder somebody, you kill them, they said you're going to go to face judgment. But Jesus is saying that when you're angry, it's as much as facing judgment, like for the case of murder. And then you wonder why Jesus put anger on the same scale with murder. Now, when you think about it thoroughly well, it's not too far from each other. You know, remember the first murder in the Bible? That was Cain killing his brother. And Cain killed his brother because God accepted his brother's offering and him, but did not accept Cain's offering and Cain too. What began the process? Now we can see him killing. I don't think he planned to kill him, but what started it all? Listen to this. Genesis chapter 4, verse 5. But God did not respect Cain and his offering, and Cain was very angry, and his countenance fell. See, anger began it all. His anger was beyond measure. He got angry, very angry, uncontrollable anger. Uncontrollable anger. He can't contain it, he can't control it. He just went berserk. And that led to the first murder, a brother killed another brother in the Bible. That was an heinous thing. That was really ungodly. But it began with intense anger and anger not managed. That's why Jesus said, if you are angry with a brother without a cause, you are open to judgment. If you call him a raka, we call him raka, something like stupid, you'll be open to greater judgment. And if you call him a fool, you are open to hell. Why? Because that anger is getting more intense. And so you have to learn how to take hold of your anger before it gets out of control and uncontainable. You can't contain it anymore. You can't control it anymore. It goes. So Jesus is saying that see your anger as a potential of murder. You can look at all the wars in our world today, all the human destruction. Start with anger. Somebody get angry and out of proportion, and then things take place that we cannot account for. So managing your anger starts with this. Anger is a seed of murder or killing. If for no other reason at all you have to tend to your anger, that is a serious reason to want to handle our anger. Because the first human death, the first murder in the Bible, took place because somebody got angry. You can trace all the wars in our world today because somebody got angry. Somebody got mad. Somebody lost his cool. And when you lose your cool, your hands go on. You can take any object and you can go on and wreak havoc around us today. Now, I'm not saying you should not get angry. Jesus got angry too. But let's see how he manages anger. This is interesting. Jesus got angry. Did you hear that? Jesus got angry. And when he got angry, I want to find the exact place where that took place. When he got angry, he was in a synagogue, and this man was having paralyzed hand, and the Pharisees were watching what Jesus would do. And Jesus walked in, and you know what he did? If I were Jesus, I knew that there was this point of anger, I would just back off or something, but just didn't back off. He just got up. Let me read the place to you, Mark chapter 3. he asked the man to stand up in the midst of the crowd. You know, Pharisees were waiting, watching what Christ would do. The man was paralyzed and like we do in our culture today, we will avoid that kind of situation, but Jesus didn't avoid it. He just confronted it. He said to the man, Mark 3, verse 3, said to the man who had the withered hand, step forward. And said to them, all this crowd, is it lawful on the Sabbath to do good or to do evil, to save life or to kill it? But they kept silent. You know, they were sitting with anger. They were watching what he's going to do. Verse 5, I love this. And when Christ had looked at them with anger, see that word, with anger, being grieved by the hardness of their heart. They were just so stubborn in their own way. They just couldn't see somebody getting well. They couldn't see healing in the midst of all this mess. Somebody's life was involved. See, Jesus was angry. What did he do? Did he start like Cain, uncontrollable? No. Bible said he turned to the man with the paralyzed hand, said to him, stretch forth your hand. And he stretched out his hand, and the man's hand was restored whole as the other. I love this. Jesus used his anger for restoration, for blessing, and for peace. You know, he got that man to be healed in the midst of that intense anger. Then the Pharisees went out, began to plot how to kill him. Interesting. But he didn't bother. Why? He had to do what he had to do. As a great man. So, please, in the midst of your anger, do what you need to do that is good, that is right, that is upright and holy. And do it, and don't let your anger control you. The anger of Jesus did not overtake him and went out of control. He actually channeled the anger right and he healed the man, unlike Cain that killed his brother. Thank you for listening.